last year I tried growing yellowneck squash in a large pot. They did really well until some big ugly bugs attacked. They bored out the stem to the ground. How can I stop the bugs that bored out the stem of my squash plants? I don't use pesticides, so we gotta remember that. This is Constance from Dallas, Texas. All right, so Mary, what do we think that the culprit is? Right? Who's that culprit?
Okay, so I think the culprit is a squash vine borer.
Yes, it is.
Which is actually a moth.
A moth.
But it looks like a wasp.
It does.
Yeah,
it definitely
it's
does.
actually a moth. And what's happening is the larvae are boring into the stem. So it's a challenging one, but there are some things that you can do to try to prevent that from happening.
Right, so it's definitely a challenge because as they're boring into the stem, they're disrupting the flow of water, right, to the upper canopy of the plant, so the plant collapses, right?
Right.
Or to collapse.
And once they're in that vine, it's almost too late.
It's almost too late. So there's a couple of things you can do, right? So you can get a knife, you know, razor blade or something. You can actually cut the stem, see if you can find it.
Yep, but you got to be careful.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful with it. But if you can find it, get it out. Of course, kill it. All right. And you can actually mound up soil around, you know, that wounded area in hopes that it will produce roots.
Yes.
That's one way. The old timers that I know, guess what they do? They wrap aluminum foil around the stem of the plant.
Yeah,
right.
That prevents them from getting in.
That's
Prevents
interesting.
them from getting in, right? And from the moth laying the egg on it.
You're right.
Right? So there's something else you can do too. I know some people that does spinosad. Spinosad is the soil bacterium. It's considered to be a green product, safe. Read and follow the label on that if you use it. That's another method. And finally, look for resistant varieties.
Yeah.
Or, we talked about this, plant early.
Or plant late. So the moths are active in the summertime, but usually they're done by July. So if you plant late, if that's possible in your zone, to plant it late. The other thing you want to keep in mind is that they pupate underground in the soil. So if you had a problem in that area last year, rotate crops. Don't plant your squash there the following year because they're in the soil and they're going to attack again. So rotate your crops from that area.
Rotate your crops, yeah, because after about 4 weeks, you know, they pretty much drop into the ground and pupate.
Right.
Right. So, yeah, you might want to rotate your crops. That'll definitely help.
I know she said in a pot, so
Yeah, this is a pot, right?
Yeah,
this is a pot.
fresh soil.
Fresh soil, right? Exactly right. So this is a pot, fresh soil. We'll definitely do that. But yeah, squash vine borers are tough.
Yes.
Tough. A lot of people don't plant squash because the squash vine borers, they can be a nuisance. There's no doubt about that. So thank you for that question, Constance. And one last thing, Constance, check with your local extension office there, Texas A&M Extension. They will have a publication for you about squash vine borers. Hope you enjoyed the video. We would love to get more questions from you. So be sure to leave us some comments.